Hi Virgos, thank you so much for joining me and welcome. You're with Elise for March Zodiac wheel reading 2021. And thank you my dear friends for supporting my channel by liking, sharing and subscribing. And I'd just like to welcome any new viewers. This is a general reading for the collective. You can join my channel too and become a member of the tribe. Just click on that subscribe button and don't forget to click that little bell next to it as well. I will just focus here for you Virgos and ask and invite Great Spirit, angels and guides, thank you for your guidance and loving messages for Virgo's highest good and for the good of all concerned. In March, we are changing our season. It's the equinox. Autumn equinox in the southern hemisphere and spring equinox in the northern hemisphere around about the 20th, 21st of March. So that means there's equal day and night for both hemispheres. So through March you can visualize yourself standing at the top of a hill, looking down upon the valley and the path that you've trod to get to this point on the hill. Everything that it took to get you here, and turn and bless all that it took to get you here with forgiveness and gratitude, and release it, and then you are ready to walk through the gateway. Okay, it's a nice way to do some cleansing for ourselves. Thank you. So firstly we have the Seven of Cups, which is lovely for you Virgos. So many options, so many choices to make. You can make your dream a reality, but you are sort of maybe being stopped by a bit of fear. But listen to the voice that whispers. It's also a message that you're ready to roll up your sleeves as well. So you're ready to dig in and get things done. So it's here in the area of the first house, also known as the Ascendant. Now, Virgo's motto is, I am the mother and the child. So that's sort of the way you come across to the world. You are a nurturer, but you're also very playful. Okay? So some of these desires and things that you're hoping and wishing for are about being nurturing to yourself and to others, as well as having a bit of time to play. And I feel that you will have plenty of time to play here through March. Justice here. So you really are feeling that you're justified. There's something that you're been looking for a bit of justice about. So any wrong that has been done may be right. So a wrong is made a right. And things are looking like they're turning in your favour for those of you that are dealing with any legal issues or contracts, because you're willing to take personal accountability and using the wisdom of your past experiences. Okay, it's also a message of universal law, because the universal law is different to man's law. There's 12 laws of the universe. Cause and effect are one of them. Law of attraction is another one. You can look those up and get your feelers out about the laws of the universe, because the universe does have the first move in most cases. But things are turning in your favour, and it means the world to you. And this also is a little bit about having the world at your feet. So there's communication being influenced with this card being here. So there could be communication about the world opening up to you. And it is definitely a travel card, the world card. And it could also be you are being congratulated because you've climbed the mountain through all the struggles and setbacks, and you're not repeating old patterns, and your thoughts are co-creating your success. So things are really falling into your lap and falling into place, and you're getting recognition. Now, this is about juggling life's demands. And you're on a mission to achieve financial success. And you're making adjustments, riding through any rough patches, and you're also wanting to take the load off your shoulders and share it a bit and distribute it a little bit too. And this is to do with your home, your family, your country of origin, and it's influencing how you see yourself as well. Okay? And there's a bit of a juggling act going on, so you may be juggling between two places because things are happening in twos this month in particular. It's a theme that is there through the whole year, but this month there's if there's one thing going to be put before you, you'll get the polar opposite or equal portion of something else as well. So there's always two things that you've got to go between or handle, and this is saying that you could have two places to move between. Not necessarily that I'm not getting that you're moving out of one place into another, it's more you're going between these two. Okay, I mean there's even two ships on the shore there, coming into shore. So even if it is a bit of a rough patch, your ships are still coming in. Oh, so viewing the past in a new light with the Six of Cups, and fond memories of the past, and in the area of where you have your fun, and reflecting on the good fortune that you've had in the past, and being grateful for it as well. Okay, and it's just restoring some harmony in that area of pleasure, good fortune, finding your joy. It is also influencing children in your life. So there's a lot of really nice energy there with that Six of Cups, and a lot of gratitude, feeling very grateful for what you've got. And this is about your work. So even though you've got plenty, the cups are full here, so if you're looking for work, there is at least 3 options being shown there, and there is a 4th one, but there seems to be some strings attached to that because you're wanting to get that work-life balance. You're wanting work-life balance, you're finding it hard to get work-life balance. So, you know, should you take on more, or should you have that time to rest and really get in tune with where you find your joy? I think you should be getting in tune with where you find your joy. Otherwise you're going to feel restricted and hemmed in, because this 8 of Swords is a bit of confusion due to other people's actions. And it's here, it's fallen in that area of partnerships and marriage partnerships, business partnerships. It's about contracts and legal issues, okay? And you're not 100% happy with your business life and feeling a bit trapped and restricted from being able to live freely. So you're not really willing to take on any more. You've got enough on your plate. I mean, okay, the money will be great, but you know, you'll feel even more isolated if you take on too much. And you want to go on an adventure. This is where you want to break out with this Fool here in the area of new beginnings and ending and tying up loose ends, and the end of the old and the beginning of the new, and the Fool is the great awakener, and it's about continual cycle of change. It's ruled by Uranus, which is about the unexpected. So you could surprise yourself. You're just up and off onto this adventure. And it is to do with joint finances. You have got justice showing here in the parallel area, because these two are about both your financial houses, so you will have the money to go on this adventure, or there's some sort of assistance so that you can. And it also is the area of renewal and feeling that sense of, you know, new lease on life. And it governs taxes, insurances, banks, corporations, inheritances, and the occult. So you could find yourself being more interested in esoteric energies, which could surprise yourself, because you're sort of practical and hard working, and don't sort of maybe spend a lot of time looking into psychic readings or astrology or numerology or that kind of esoteric things. But this is sort of, you're getting some surprises from that part of your life as well. Oh, lovely. And the Ten of Pentacles here in the 9th house of higher education, long distance travel. So this is letting you know that, you know, I feel that you've got this financial support and security, and you're using your wealth wisely, and you're experiencing an expansion through your physical explorations as well as your mental and spiritual explorations. And this 9th house area is governed by law, foreign affairs, travel to foreign cultures, and your abstract mind. But you've got the financial security being shown there. And the stability, 4 of Wands. This also represents a wedding or an engagement or some sort of celebration about a union, and the security of a stability to do with home or property. And it is a sign of good luck, living life to the fullest and on the path to celebrations, and forming good foundations to which you can build on. So you've mastered the courage to attain your goals and enjoy the fruits of your labour. And this is the polarity in the 4th house from the 10th house, and this is where you've put in all the hard work and you've juggled everything around to bring about this contentment running between one house to another. So that is where you're heading, and in the future you're going to have the resources and the finances to be able to do that. And it's just letting you know that. But you've still got the security, even though, as I said, some of you have got two places that you call home. You're still got security, even if you are going between places. And judgment. So for you, really, Virgos, the universe is certainly having the first move, because you've got quite a few major arcana here, and the judgment is about forgiveness and release, revelations, transformation, awakening, forgiving yourself and anyone who has hurt you. So forgiveness is the great healer, and the healing power is for your highest good. And it's here in your friendship groups, in group dynamics, and your hopes and wishes, and where you co-create to manifest what you want to see manifesting in your life in time to come. So that is an area that you're working on, and that you will be able to, you know, heal yourself as well as others through forgiveness and redemption. And here in the area of the clandestine area of the wheel, what is hidden, what we keep to ourselves, and or where we self-sabotage, is the Five of Cups. So it's showing that these cups are all spilt. There's spilt milk on the ground here, and you're focusing on what you haven't got, and you're not turning to see what you have got. Because you have got the security, you have got the foundation already in place, and you, as time goes on, you're going to be able to acquire what you're dreaming of, what you're trying to co-create. So here with this Five of Cups, you're still lacking some sort of trust in that. And if you're wondering why things seem to be taking so long, it's because of that lack of trust that you can't move forward. And you need to let go and trust and have faith and forgive. Forgive yourself, forgive others. Okay? So now I'll just focus on your angel message for you from the guardian angels, who is with you and around you to help you and guide you through March, that you can turn to. Who is Virgo's guardian angel? Angel of love. Woohoo! Well, there certainly is a lot of love being shown here, especially with that celebration, and there's engagement, wedding, or celebration of a union here. And number 20 is significant for you, Virgos. So getting really tuned into that love vibration. Now, I'll just ask about these restrictions that are being shown here that you're wanting to break free from. And it is what it said before, it's about trust. Okay? So keep that trust strong. Trust the process. It is only temporary. It feels like it's taking forever, but it is only temporary, because there's so much momentum moving things forward that I think you're really going to get this sorted out here through March. That area that is holding you back, that you feel that you're being restricted, to do with partnerships or contracts. Now, we have the moon here in Libra on the 29th of March, which is illuminating your second house area of finances and self-worth. So it's bringing to culmination that area, and it's focusing on your marriage for those of you coupled, or the pursuit of a partner. Okay, so you're wanting your partner to be sociable, artistic, peaceful, and have their act together. Basically, you're relying on that, and Libra is also the sign that governs justice. So if you're looking for a partner, you certainly want them to have their equilibrium about them. Those of you in a relationship could really enjoy the peace and harmony that the contentment of a relationship brings. And it is a good sign for balancing that your bank balance as well. Pluto here in your 5th house is the area where there's been the biggest karmic release and changes and transformations that have taken place with your children, hobbies, sport, and good fortune. Saturn, Jupiter, and Mercury are all here in the area of work, where you're being offered something but you're not quite sure. You've got to contemplate whether or not you really want to take any more on, because it really is a packed house as it is with Saturn, Jupiter and Pluto. Saturn is the lord of karma, and it's about imposing order and establishing justice using diplomacy. Jupiter is about the planet of prosperity and good fortune and your moral ethics. And Mercury is connected to travel and having to travel, so there may be a bit of travel involved, and Jupiter is also a travel planet. So it differs for each different Virgo sign, but it could be some of you have to travel long distance, some of you are travelling shorter distances in connection with work or your health or your well-being. And Saturn is giving you the discipline to do that. And that's all highlighted there, so there's a big emphasis there in that area of your life. And then we also have Neptune, Venus and the Sun here in this 7th house area, where you have been feeling those restrictions and being held back. And your message was to trust in the process. Now, I feel here through March you're really going to be feeling that you are being released by that. Now, whether it's you finding a really good way to mentally escape through meditation or a very good book or something like that, because Neptune is the higher octave of Venus. Venus is the planet of love and beauty and harmony and peace. And Neptune is the romance energy, the higher octave of Venus. And the Sun is also here, really highlighting this area for you. And it's a very auspicious time for love and affection, enjoying the company of your nearest and dearest. So it could be, if you can't get to your loved one, then your loved ones are going to get to you. So that's nice, and that will lift that sense of being restricted. And then after the 21st of March, the Sun moves into Aries. So that is about initiating this adventure that the Fool is wanting to embark on. So a lot of your conscious mind and confidence will be put on your adventures that are still to come. Okay? So you're really going to be really focusing on co-creating that. So Mercury will be moving into Pisces from the 16th of March, and you'll really be able to get that conversation flowing, have a little bit more social interaction with people. It's also good for compromise and making agreements and harmonious interactions if you need to sign any contracts or make any agreements, that kind of thing. And there's good news that will be coming your way from the 29th onwards, and you're really feeling more confident by the end of the month. Now Uranus is here in the 9th house. Uranus governs electricity, astronauts, astrology, science, pop stars, glamour. It's in Taurus, so you're not going to be tolerating any untruths, but that Uranus energy is unpredictable. So it will be squaring Saturn on the 17th, and from the 17th onwards. So this is an energy that is really has your future depending on you successfully breaking ties, old ties that have been holding you back, or even maybe alienating you in some way, and learning from the lessons from the past. Okay? So I do feel that that is connected here with this. And then Mars is moving into Gemini, where the influence of Mars in Gemini will be felt through information, teaching, learning, education. And the Mars Gemini energy is about exercising of your body as well as your mind, giving both your attention. Things happening in twos with Mars in Gemini, and Mars trine Saturn in Aquarius on the 8th of March, and that can be felt right through to the mid of April. So that time from the 8th of March to mid-April is a really good time to assert yourself, use your energy efficiently, but not expect the impossible out of people that maybe are under your supervision, because it is in the area of career and social status, and that which is about dealing with the outside world. So big month there for you, Virgos. Now I'll just ask for your confirmation card from the Akashic Record deck now. Oh, number 20, Will, Wisdom and Mind. Your message from the Akashic Records is balance and power. The first three rays of the energy of the divine move within you equally. Power and will, love and wisdom, intellect and mind. You are working intimately, even if you're not conscious of it, with the ascended masters who are linked to these energies. With the participation of the Masters, you can raise your focus to a higher power and purpose. You can combine the fire of creativity with the water of receptivity in order to make your contribution to the world. With the gold crown raised high, you're likely to find yourself in a significant position of authority and influence. It is likely to be the phase of great activity, but you can handle it. With these powers in play, you're able to discipline yourself to bring together the meditation, creativity, rest and action required. Take advantage of this time and use these powers well. There are nothing less than divine forces moving through you so that you can manifest their power in the world. So pretty incredible situation there for you. And I do feel that it is connected here with this Mars energy in Gemini and the juggling all of that. So thank you so much, Virgo, for joining me. Sending you love and many blessings. If you would like a deeper reading and look into things a bit deeper, you can find my contact details in the description box below. Until next time, sending you blessings and peace. Namaste.